A Roth IRA will make you a tax-free millionaire for as little as $8 per day, or if you lay down the cash and max out your contributions, $16 a day will make you a multi-millionaire if you start early enough. Roth IRAs are incredibly easy to open and invest in, but the question is, where should you open your account? There's so many options out there, which one is right for you? Greetings and salutations, friends. I'm Andy. In my last video, I talked about what a Roth IRA account is, what you need to know about the rules, the requirements, the taxes. I jumped into all that stuff, so I got the bases covered in the last one. If you don't know what a Roth IRA is or want all that good information, then click the link in the top right-hand corner or down in the description to watch that video. However, for this video, I want to dig in a little bit deeper and talk about what I think are the 5 best Roth IRA accounts out there right now if you are considering opening one. What you should, open one, stop what you're doing, open it. We'll watch this video first, then open an account. Do it. I'll give you a little info about each account, the pros and cons, and hopefully by the end of the video, you can tell which one is a good fit for you, your financial situation, and whatever goals you might have for a retirement account. I'm very excited to be your Roth IRA matchmaker. Wink. To stay up to date with these videos, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thumb it up. Give it the thumbs up. Click that button. Really helps out. Also, if you stick around to the end of the video, which I hope you do, I've got a super interesting pick as my number 5 favorite Roth IRA account that I think will get a few people pretty excited. And one more thing before I get started, there are 2 things I want you to think about as I talk about these different accounts. 1, do you prefer, or do you think you prefer, a hands-on or hands-off approach? Do you want to be in the nitty-gritty? Do you want to get your hands dirty with your investments? Or do you just want to put your money in there and let magic take over? What? Or a hands-off, set it and forget it, toss your money in the account and let it do the rest approach? And secondly, how much do you have ready to go to start your account? All right, let's jump into it. And now I'm in a different spot. So the first brokerage I want to mention is Vanguard. This is where I have my Roth IRA. I started it 9 years ago when Vanguard was the very best option. Now there are many more options, and some of them might be a better fit for you. So the upsides to Vanguard, it's one of the most reputable financial companies in the world. They're very responsible and trustworthy. They have great set it and forget it target date funds, which means you pick the fund with the corresponding target retirement date, invest your money, and then let them do the rest. Vanguard is one of the highest performing brokerages out there. Now, downsides to Vanguard, costs $1,000 minimum to open your Roth IRA, which could be high for some people. There's an annual management fee of 0.1% per year. That's what annual means. Why did I say that? They used to be the lowest cost option, but that's no longer the case. The website and investing platform is a little dated, it's a little complicated and a little tougher to use than the other options on here. But Vanguard is still a great option for passive, hands-off investors. The second brokerage on this list is Fidelity. If I were opening my Roth IRA today, it would be a top contender for where I would open it, for a variety of reasons. The upsides to Fidelity. They're also very reputable and have a great track record. They have a super easy to use web platform. They have a great education center on the website for beginners to learn with lots of articles, resources, webinars, etc. They generally have cheaper fees than Vanguard when compared side by side. There is no minimum to open your Roth IRA account. They have commission-free trading, and they have zero-fee mutual funds. They allow for the purchase of fractional shares, which means you can buy a part of a stock instead of the entire stock. They let you invest in alternative assets like GBTC. This is great for hands-on trading if you want to trade your investments within your Roth IRA account, or it's still great for hands-off and beginner investors. Now, the downsides of Fidelity, well, there aren't really any. It's just a decision of, do you like this feature set, or do some of the other options on this list have better features for you and your goals? The third option on my list is Betterment. This one is exciting because it's a robo-advisor. If you want to be a bit more aggressive with what investments you have in your Roth IRA account, and you don't want to manage that yourself, then this is a great option. Traditionally, you would have a human financial advisor who would do this for you for a fee. Now though, we have the magic of software, algorithms, and automation. A robo-advisor is just that.
Talk to the hand.
Instead of a human advisor who selects your investments, software replaces the human either partially or completely. The upsides to Betterment is I think it's the best of the robo-advisors. It's one of the oldest robo-advisors and the most trusted. It's really great if you want to have someone else do the decision making of your portfolio mix for you. It's great for hands-off investors. It has a $0 minimum to open. It's great for people who want their portfolio to be remixed automatically. Now the downsides to Betterment, there's a 0.25% management fee, and you're trusting their software and their algorithm. Fourth on my list is M1 Finance. Compared to the other three financial companies, M1 is by far the newest. That could be a negative for some, but with that young age comes a lot of great features and a really great user experience. One of those features is that M1 is a hybrid robo-advisor. It's part traditional brokerage like Fidelity or Vanguard and part automated brokerage like Betterment. This would be another option I would strongly consider if I were opening my Roth IRA today. The upsides to M1 is it's a great app and is very easy to use. There are absolutely no fees. It combines the ability to select your investments with robo-advisor automation. And if you already have an existing 401k or Roth IRA and you want to switch to M1, they will help you transfer your account over. They allow fractional shares and they allow dividend reinvestment. So any income you make from dividends of your investments, it can be reinvested in the Roth IRA. The downsides to M1, well, compared to the others, like I said, M1 is pretty new. They started in 2016. And there is a $500 minimum to open. I keep talking about these minimums to open as downsides simply because some people don't have a couple $100 or $1,000 to open a Roth IRA. And I'd rather them just contribute anything they can and get it started than worry about meeting a minimum of an account. The four I've just mentioned are all fairly conventional Roth IRA options, more or less. So I wanted to end this list with something that is much more unique and interesting. I believe in asymmetric bets, and I think you should consider a fuller spectrum of options. So for my final and fifth option on this list, I want to talk about Fundrise. Fundrise lets you invest into commercial real estate. The main investments are real estate investment trusts, or REITs. What's really cool about Fundrise is that when you invest into their REITs, you are directly investing into the commercial properties versus a traditional public REIT where you're investing in the real estate company. Now, the upsides to Fundrise, they let you create a Roth IRA and invest into their REITs within that account. You can also actually see the properties you are investing in. There's something tangible, which makes this a really interesting alternative to index or mutual fund Roth IRAs. If you think real estate is a solid bet for the future, this one could be a great fit. Since 2014, they claim a 8.76% to 12.42% annual return, which are really, really great returns. Now the downsides to Fundrise is there's a minimum of $500 to open your account. This is by far the least liquid of all these options, meaning your money is tied up in actual real estate. And just like it is super tough to sell an apartment building the very next day or quickly, selling your investments in Fundrise can be a slow process. With that said, it's a very complex investment compared to the other ones, so you should really do your research and know what you're buying into. Also, there's a 1% fee, which like many of these other fees might not sound like much, but when you start talking about bigger chunks of money, it can add up. So there you go. Those are my 5 Roth IRA accounts that I would recommend to someone looking to open one today. Again, if I were opening one today, I'd probably look to the Fidelity or the M1 Finance Roth IRAs, but any one of these is a great choice. It really doesn't matter which one you choose, it just matters that you choose one and open it and start investing as soon as possible. There really isn't a wrong choice here, just choose one that best fits your financial goals and your financial situation and go with it. The sooner you open a Roth IRA and start contributing to it, the sooner you can start investing and saving for your future. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Hello friends. Andy here. In my last video, I talked about cat noises.